Cheaters. Whew. Wow. Yeah. Damn. I mean, really not much else to say about that, but wow. Just wow. I mean, well, first and foremost, Wild win tonight against Anaheim. 7-3, by the way. 7-3. I mean, damn. I mean, that third period might have been one of the craziest periods I've seen, maybe ever, if not in a very long time. But wow. 7-3. And the Wild have come off a 3-game winning streak. And, yeah, I mean, Kaprizov looked on tonight. Zuccarello looked on tonight. I mean, this entire team just, wow. I mean, there's not really much you can say about that when, I mean, literally from the word go, I mean, it was 3-1 after 1. Then nothing really happened in the second period, but then in the third period, holy wow! You want to talk about a goal-scoring extravaganza? Holy Schmidt! 4 goals in the third by the Wild, 2 goals in the third by the Ducks, and the Wild win their 10th straight against the Anaheim Ducks and move to 22-10-2 overall. And I mean, the sad part is we're still like 3rd or 4th in the Central. But, I mean, you know, when you've only played, I think, like 5 games in the last, I'd say, 20 to 30 days or so, you know. Again, there's only so much you can do when literally every single one of your games has been postponed due to something out of your control, you know. But, wow, I mean, this is the Wild team that I'm very excited to see. I mean, this team right here looks great. And they're still not at 100% either. I mean, overall, you know, the depth did what they needed to do. Kähkönen, granted, at the end there, got a little nervous. Because, again, this wasn't too long after the Wild dropped 3 goals right away in the third period. And then Kähkönen let a couple of them sneak by him. So, getting a little nervous there for a few minutes. And then Dumba hit essentially the goal to basically erase any doubt. Rask had a goal. I mean, the depth showed up. Zuccarello looked amazing. Hartman looked great. You know, another couple guys that had the goalie scoring touch, I guess, or the goal scoring touch. Fiala got it started. Boldy ended up with his second. So it looks like Boldy might be a legitimate force in the future for us, especially after getting his first goal in Boston last week. I mean, what more can you say? It's just, yeah, this team looks good. This team looks like a legitimate force to be reckoned with, hopefully. And, yeah, I mean, again, it's kind of doing like an update here, but wow. 7-3. And we're still not at 100% either. Like, Joel Eriksson should have been back tonight, but of course, after coming off of a major injury, he tests positive for the virus. Yeah. I mean, boy, you want to talk about having some hard luck there, but I mean, again, such is life in 2022. But again, I'm not going to get political, this, that, and the other thing, but just know that, yeah, that such is life. But Still, though, I mean, the Wild, holy again, it's amazing just from the word go how good they were. I mean, obviously, I didn't really talk much about the last couple games, but, the Wild did take down the Capitals on, well, what was actually a pretty good game that went to a shootout, but like I say, I was up in the cities going to the, Vikings game the day after, so I really didn't follow much of that. But wow, I mean, again, this team has all the firepower in the world. This team has all the guts in the world. I mean, this team has what it takes. It's just a matter of, can they get on that streak? Can, they take down some of the best here? And ironically enough, it doesn't get any easier here, because guess where we get to go Monday? Did somebody say Denver? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Our next game is in Colorado against the Avalanche, which we all know what Colorado can do. I mean, good God. But thankfully, like I say, though, we've played Colorado so many times that nothing really surprises us about them. So, I mean, it's not like a shock and awe thing, because even last year when we were in the bubble and we were part of the Western Conference versus the Central Division, it was just, or the Western Division, I should say, versus the Central Division. I mean, we played them still like 8 times, so it's not like, let's just say good, because, obviously all that experience, is huge. I mean, you cannot take anything away from Colorado. I mean, there's a reason why they're one of the top teams, if not a Stanley Cup contender, year in and year out these last couple seasons. But, I mean, like I say, don't count out the Wild. If they can get on a roll, I mean, this team has every chance in the world to be a Stanley Cup contender. But, you got to take care of the teams you got to take care of. And if you can sneak a few, teams that you're maybe not supposed to beat, I guess, I really don't know. But, I mean, this Wild team right here, though, no matter what happens, they fight till the end. Which is kind of refreshing to see after how the Vikings season went this past year. Like, I mean, I don't know, I've only mentioned that probably about 30 times in this video, or like, these last few videos and stuff like that. But again, it's just refreshing to see. But yeah, I mean, that'll basically kind of conclude this video. Like I say, the Wild are currently 22-10-2 after destroying the Anaheim Ducks by a score of 7-3. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping we can drop a 10 burger on them, but yeah, I mean, still, I mean, from literally the word go, this team was on fire. And Kähkönen looked amazing, other than those couple of goals that kind of got me a little nervous in the third, not gonna lie. I mean, good Lord, again, that might have been one of the highest scoring third periods I've seen in a long time, or yeah, I mean, maybe ever. So, but yeah, I mean, the Wild will head on to Colorado on Monday, and yeah, basically kind of conclude this particular video. So stay tuned, as I do have some more things in the woodwork. Did pick up a few things from Fanatics. Apparently they had a really big flash sale on a lot of stuff, so I don't know if by the time you see this if it's still going on or not, but yeah, I mean, 65% off a lot of things. Up to 65% off on a lot of things, but so yeah, I picked up a few odds and ends here that I've been meaning to pick up for a while, so stay tuned for all of that. And yeah, I mean, that'll pretty much conclude this video. So until we meet again, this is Jacob. Have a good day.